Welcome to Inside the Brain of a Computer. Let's explore how a computer thinks, processes information, and gives us amazing results every second.
Just like making fresh orange juice, a computer also works in three important steps: input, process, and output.
The oranges we give into the juicer are called input. In the same way, data and instructions entered into a computer are called input.
Now the processing starts. The juicer crushes and squeezes the oranges to make fresh juice.
This step is called process. In a computer, the CPU works like the juicer and processes all the input data. The juicer works like the CPU inside a computer. Both take the input, process it carefully, and produce the final result. The fresh orange juice we finally get is called output. In the same way, the final result we get from a computer is called output.
So remember, oranges are input, juicing is process, and fresh orange juice is output. That is exactly how a computer works.
Just like cooking a tasty, spicy egg curry, a computer also works in three important steps: input, process, and output. All the ingredients we give for cooking are called input. Just like this, when we give data or instructions to a computer using a keyboard, mouse, microphone, or scanner, it is called input.
As ingredients are cooked and transformed into tasty egg curry, the computer's CPU also processes input data to produce meaningful output.
The cook in the kitchen is like the CPU inside a computer. Both take the input, process it carefully, and prepare the final result.
The tasty egg curry we finally get is called output. In the same way, the final result we get from a computer, like text, pictures, videos, or sound. So remember, ingredients are input, cooking is process, and the delicious spicy egg curry is output. That is exactly how a computer works.
A computer works in three important stages: input, process, and output.
To give data and instructions to a computer, we use input devices.
The keyboard helps us enter letters, numbers, and commands into the computer. The mouse helps us point, click, select, and move items on the screen.
Touch screens and digital pens allow us to interact directly with the computer. A scanner converts paper document photos into digital form.
A joystick controls games, while a microphone sends our voice into the computer.
After receiving input, the CPU processes all the data and instructions. It is called the brain of the computer.
Have you ever wondered what makes a computer think and work? Inside every computer is a powerful stands for Central Processing Unit. Controls everything the computer does.
Today we will learn about the CPU and its important parts. The control unit, ALU, and memory unit work together.
CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. It controls all operations of the computer.
That is why the CPU is called the brain of the computer.
The CPU has three important parts. Each part has a special job inside the computer.
The control unit manages all computer activities.
It works like a school principal giving instructions.
The ALU performs all calculations.
It helps the computer solve mathematical and logical problems.
The memory unit stores data and instructions.
It works like a notebook that stores information. The memory unit stores information inside the computer. RAM helps the computer work quickly by storing temporary data. ROM keeps important startup instructions safely even when the RAM helps the computer work fast while we use different programs.
RAM stores information temporarily while the computer is working.
RAM works like your study desk, where you keep things you need right now. When the computer turns off, RAM forgets everything stored in it. ROM stores important instructions needed to start the computer.
The information inside ROM stays safe even when the power is off.
ROM works like a recipe book that always keeps important instructions safely.
ROM remembers its instructions permanently. The hard disk stores data permanently for future use.
HDD works like a big cupboard that stores all our important things safely. It works like a cupboard that stores all our clothes, toys, books, and important things safely.
Now let us act like the parts of the CPU. I am the control unit. I do the math.
The control unit gives instructions. Class, 5 plus 3. The ALU calculates, and the memory unit stores the answer. Let us check what we learned today. Today we learned that the CPU is the brain of the computer.
The final result we get from the computer is called output. Monitors show visuals, speakers produce sound, and printers give printed copies.
Input devices send data to the computer. The CPU processes the information, and output devices show the final result. This is how a computer works using the IP.
Thank you for learning with us.